Good morning, fellow vault dwellers. Welcome. It's time to go human. For the smooth skins now, we are turning. Hopefully without any unexpected bugs. That's what I'm afraid the most. I never did that on any of my characters, so that will be the first time. Can we do it safely? I hopefully will transform into human without any unexpected complications. And welcome in the chat, Minecraft, Jim Ray, Unexpected Outcome, Happy Turtle, Otsutsuki OG. Welcome, and let's launch Fallout. Let's do it. I mean, for the safety, maybe I will log in first on my Ghoul and choose a loadout that doesn't include any Ghoul specific perk cards, just to be on the safe side. Just to be on the safe side. Hello, Steve, Morded, Tomb Raider. Hello, good morning. Steve from Bristol, England. Nice. It's quite a bit away from me. I'm Coventry. So very close to Birmingham. Luckily, Coventry is not in such a dire situation as Birmingham is. So it's all good here. Birmingham recently become famous for not the good reasons. When I was moving to England, honestly, I wasn't expecting something like that can even happen here. As nothing like that can even happen in Poland. And I was thinking that UK is ahead with progress and so on. Main reason I moved in here. Now I have my doubts. Oh, Richard Forder with special member messages saying, welcome back to humanity. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll be human very soon. Very soon a human. Oh, we have more people from UK. Mordred is from UK too. Safol. Yes, Steve, definitely not a good reason to be famous in Birmingham. There's a lot of changes in past 2 years. So you're going to make new boost, maximize your DPS video. I will, but they are changing so many perks and mutations and legendary effects with next patch that I will probably do it when next patch drops. So with the summer season, the next season. Not just yet. I don't even know if they will stop, so... Will I need to refresh all my videos every 3 months? I don't know. I do hope not. That's a lot of videos and I cannot even refresh everything as fast. Let's do crafting barter loadout. Let's check if there is none of the ghoul specific perks on this loadout. Non-ghoul perks. Nope. That's good. Okay, no ghoul specific. I am not running currently any ghoul specific special legendary stuff, and I'm not sure how the glow would be, so maybe let's try to remove the glow. Why it is not hitting me? Okay, I know how I remove glow. I can remove glow with Nuka Grape. I want to be on the safe side. I know it's supposedly you don't need to do any of that. But you know, as well, it's Bethesda, it's Fallout, it's creation engine. Who knows what can happen? I want to be on the safe side. And as well, maybe I should that be full? Just in case we fill that up too. I don't know if that should be full or it doesn't matter. But I will fill that bar as well. Oh, I can do that with radaways that I have too many, but do I have I have star genes. Surprisingly, radaways that provide satisfaction to your feral bar, so I can use radaways for that. Do I have I don't have more radaways, so I need to use something else. So some kind of a chem. Psycho chem. 2 of those. Okay, it's full. Health is full. No glow. No specific ghoul perks. Everything full. Now we need to go back to main menu. I hope I don't break anything. Oh, maybe just in case if I would be jumping. I make a copy for the custom word. Copy of my character. Just in case I would like to test something as a ghoul without actually turning. So we'll make a copy of the ghoul by joining this word. So this word will have a copy of my ghoul, and then we go back to human on the main. And hopefully no complications. I saw some reports that people switched. There were some bugs. I don't know if those bugs are true or not, but I know reports of bugs exist. That's why I'm so careful. Oh, Kreta Jr., thank you very much. I'm happy that you are enjoying my builds. There will be more human builds coming. I know this week is a little bit slower for me. That's because I have my little one, so I'm trying to spend more time with her while still doing videos and occasional streams. Just a little bit less. The balance is always a tricky part. But from next week, from Tuesday, I will be back up, full steam ahead. Streaming and uploading more content. Okay, so that's a copy. That's what custom word is the best for. You can keep a copy of your character. Now back. Now character. So that's my goal. Now there is an option. Revert to humanity. Revert to humanity. Yobak is Catalyst Quest. Reach out to support. They can reset it for you manually. Revert to humanity. That's what we are doing now. Revert. Are you sure you want to transform back to a human? Am I? I think I am. Yes. I am sure. Your character has reverted to human form. The next time you join in a server with this character, you will be human once more. Okay. Become a ghoul now is an option. What if I press that? Are you sure you to transform into a ghoul? Yes. That should be paid. Would they like not tell me about the cost? Let's see that. Oh, then they tell you. Ghoul retransformation. Unlock now 1000. So there is a pop-up. So if you want to go ghoul again, that's a pop-up after you confirm. I think it should be first. I don't know. I asking, are you sure? And then here, 1K. Cancel. There was an error. Purchasing. There was no error. I said no. Will not be transformed. Is this token in Atomic Shop as well? Like separately? Ghoul is the meta right now. But human, the bloodied builds for the human are really good for another 2 months, at which point the full health human may be more attractive, as bloodied specific mutation is being changed to everyone's mutation. There is that thing I need to test at some point. I know it's expensive, but I want to test it. I want to make a new character, test that, and go ghoul. But it doesn't show in Atomic Shop an option to buy regulification, only when you try to change. Okay, that's interesting. So it doesn't show you that unless you try to change. Can I still use ghoul dance? I hope yes, even though I'm not a ghoul. The moment of truth. So no longer ghoul icon. Play. Adventure. Work, please don't bug out anything. No, Rascal, you're not allowed to start taking bets on what's gonna be broken. Smooth skin, yes, here we go. Hello, Paragon. You can't use Bloodied, you use Vulcan set and you get what? One tap? So something is definitely not right with your build optimization. You can make Bloodied quite tanky in power armor, and that's what I want to see. Okay, so we are back. Health, AP. I don't know if that's right because I am on the... Probably right, as I am on the crafting build. No. Effects. Yeah, I'm fully fed now. And fully hydrated. Alright, fully fed, fully hydrated. I kept my mutations just fine. So, probably... I'm fully fed, fully hydrated, so either it's default when you change, or that's because I fill up the feral meter before changing. I will not know, but one or the other. Slice of slime cake, still giving me charisma, but now I will probably not want to use slices of slime cake. Like, what do I do with slime cake now? Like, it's giving 30 rats. That's definitely not a good item for AP on a human. Definitely not a good item. Now I can join a random team. And only low levels. So what I should do about slices of slime cake, I should destroy that and build the other one. But for that, I need a building perk equipped. Where is the building perk? Contractor. I need to replace armor for now with contractor. I need that in order to be able to destroy this cake and build a new one. Razor grain flour. Spices, sugar. Scrap. And resources. What build should I try to use first? I think... Yeah, so the cost of building is the same as scrapping with the card equipped. That's why I did that. Regular birthday cake now. So bad you cannot have both. You need to choose. At least the swap is easy. I think Heavy Gunner first. I would like to try Bloodied Heavy Gunner first. Because that was always my number one. My favorite. So Bloodied Heavy Gunner. So Lazy Ghoul was last one and now Heavy Gunner. Human. So I would need to rename it. Heavy Gunner. No, I didn't need to remove it. Heavy Gunner. Human. So I know human starts here. So I have ghoul builds that I will not try to load as this will most likely unequip all the ghoul cards. So I don't want to mess it up. So I go human. Railway or assault rifle? Assault rifle. A lot of cheaters in raids? Yeah, they are. Not a lot. I didn't run into a lot, but I did definitely run into some. I didn't run into a lot, but most likely because, you know, I'm streaming, so maybe cheaters, if they see my name, they don't really want to be broadcasted to the world what they are doing. That may be a factor, so I don't really know how many cheaters there is. On PC, there always have been cheaters using modded game files and a lot of stuff that you cannot normally do. So, Heavy Gunner, human. And do I really want a Smash special? I would like to keep that 20 special. So maybe unequip that. And instead, taking one for the team is staple for the human heavy gun. But what then? This perk with next patch will be very interesting. Electric absorption is good, but is it necessary? I don't really need to worry too much about fusion core charge. I have nice set of Vulcan power armor and a lot of fusion cores stored. Those cards are locked for me now. The poison resist is quite handy when running Vulcan, especially on Bloodied build. Not necessary either. Power armor reboot is very good for raid if I would like to optimize for raid. And on Bloodied build, it's more handy than normally. I could try with that first. Like raid optimization Bloodied build. Can Bloodied do good in raids? I didn't try with the latest patch. I know there is a lot of buffed up perk cards, so maybe. Guns that kill bosses in seconds. There are actually guns, the real guns, that can kill bosses really fast. Oh, Frank Black, thank you a lot for $5. Appreciate that. And Frank Black is saying, give us Americans and make a coffee AT. It's 5:30 a.m. in Chicago. LOL. So many changes happening. I don't know, but maybe it's stimulating the game in sense. Yeah, it's for sure is that a lot of changes is really good. Maybe, like, I express what I like and that I don't like about the changes. Mostly people decided to focus on what I don't like. Even though I said about a lot of things I do like. I feel like it's just human nature. We like to focus on negative way more than on positive. So it can be like 80% positive changes, 20% negative changes. Everyone will be talking about those negative changes and rarely anyone about those positive. So that's interesting, but I think this is just human nature. Yeah, at least in case of raids, if you join with cheaters, you just get more rewards. You are not being punished for that like it was in case of Nuclear Winter. Nuclear Winter, that was a different story. Now, special distribution. Strength. Oh, I have luck legendary, so why is it luck max out? Agility now required to be maxed out. And I'm quite low on intelligence. Let's see that. It's like, it will be hard with the special, to be honest, I think. There's so much endurance, good endurance perk that humans need, and ghouls do not. So that's, okay, that's maybe kind of tough. What do I need under charisma as a human? First time making a human build in this season. That's my first human build. So forgive me if you already know what I should be equipping and I'm still thinking to cover up the difference between a human and a ghoul. I don't need inspiration, that's not an experience farming build. I want to do heavy gunner build, mainly for raids. And I want to do bloodied raid build, so super powerful one. Hopefully it's gonna work. I will test it. So United Ordeal is for ghouls. I don't need room for that. I need room for... Okay, so I don't really need anything else under charisma. I have 1 point I can use. I don't really need anything else. Team Medic is good, but we just hope someone else will share it. that's the approach. Therefore, yeah. There is, like, bodyguards is good, but only if I would run high charisma, so not for me. Oh, that's it. So I have 1 point. At least I don't need high charisma. Yeah, bodyguards is good, but not with so low charisma. Suppressor is great. I don't like Suppressor. I was using it in the past. Too inconsistent. Too much bugging out of your own damage on enemies. Not always, but quite often it will reduce damage taken by the boss by accident when interferes with follow through and taking one for the team and so on. Therefore, I do not like Suppressor. I do not run Suppressor. Now, what I do need all the heavy gunner perks, but I don't need bear arms, as currently, if anything, Arms Kippa is positively backed and providing just weight reduction 90% for everything and for cheaper. So as long as this is backed, we want that. Arms Kippa. Blocker, I want blocker, definitely if I'm below half. And I don't need and I don't have room for through hiker. I will use that on armor. So there is just Like, Through Hiker currently the best on armor. With arm skipper changes, weapon weight reduction is not so beneficent. I will probably switch all my power armors to arms to Through Hiker, so I can craft them, so it's not a big issue. Now it's so easy to craft those legendary mod boxes, even 3-star and 4-star, that I love it. I can just swap armors when I need it. Damage resistance based on strength. That would be good, even when wearing armor. So maybe that. If not that, like, cool perks no longer available, so that's fine. I have all the heavy gunner perks. If not that, is there something else I could consider? And there probably is, or maybe it is not. Okay, I could. Okay, pack rackets 2, so that cannot be used. Pain train, I don't really need. Strong back is 2 points, so I cannot use it. Wrecking ball, I don't need. That's only for destroying. So that's okay. That's strength. I would like more perception as we are using VATS. Concentrated fire is a must. Awareness, maybe I don't really need awareness. Awareness is good. Like, improvement to initial VATS hit chance is quite significant. Fed up with being a ghoul already? No, it's not being fed up. I want to try human. I'm missing humankind a little bit and bloodied builds. And I know that bloodied builds will be different with next patch, so I would like to experience them as they are today. 25 plus new guns coming on 9th May. What are you talking about, Smoke Bite? What are you talking about? Anything else I really need? Like, concentrated fire, we definitely need max out from the latest patch, so there is no way to compromise on that. It must be max out. I don't really need explosives. I don't like explosives on regular heavy gunner. I prefer like normal, reliable hits with VATS crit damage boost. So even on laggy servers, I can do high DPS. That's the main reason, by the way, that I'm not using explosive or faster fire rate on my heavy guns. Not because those effects are not good, but because on laggy servers, those are not good. And quite common to end up on a laggy server. It's not so rare to be on the laggy server, so I don't want to compromise my performance based on server lag. That's the main reason. I know it shouldn't be like that, but it is like that. Okay, increase damage and energy resistance. Increase elemental resistance, yes. Increase AP. Left deflection. Oh, I don't need that. That's for non-power armor. Fireproof. Now, do I need something else? Or is that all that I need? Checking up. I could run Revenant, but I don't think I want to be bothered, even on the Bloodied build. I know Revenant is cool. Oh, Ironclad. I need Ironclad. At least rank 1. I don't have room to max it out, even if I would add stuff. So Ironclad rank 1, the best value. The best value. Like, lead belly is not bad after the changes. Less radiation from eating and drinking based on your endurance. That helps with spamming coffee as a bloodied build. As well, it makes easy to use toxic goo to add rats after you revive, as it will add less rats. So lead belly is quite good. Make radiation management easier on bloodied build. It's not essential, it's just quality of life. Oh, radical. I would like free strength. So I need 1 more endurance. I want... Oh, wait. Rejuvenated has been changed. How? Oh, wow. There is no... How? Rank 1 rejuvenated should I run? Or skip Ironclad and run? I need more endurance. Oh, wow. Humans have such a good perks under endurance. How we do that? Like, Human, such a good perks under endurance. What if I would not run Ironclad? How much is Rejuvenators now? The bonus. Rejuvenated. Oh, but that's less than 10% rat, so that's for full health. So I'm currently at full health, but is it good enough to justify being full health human? From next patch, definitely good enough. Oh, wow. That's 3 strength and solid amount of health. Okay, that's not weak by no means. AP regen 25%, and that's it? Oh, I'm not really hydrated. Okay, wait. That makes sense. I'm not hydrated. Fully hydrated. 60% AP regen, 4 endurance. Wow, those... This is big for full health. I do plan to go Bloodied, so how big is it if I'm Bloodied? Now let's drop health. So we drop health with... I have a lot of spoiled stuff, spoiled meat, ramen milk. Well, I didn't. I use it before. But... slice of the slime cake. Like, I don't really need it for anything else. I use it for rats. Oh, cake pie or candy counts. I don't need that anymore. Ramen milk. Okay, how much Rejuvenators gives me now? Just 1 strength bonus, so 2 extra strength if I'm not irradiated. 1 strength, a little bit of health. And here, AP regen a little bit, 1 endurance. Okay, so that's not worth it if I'm Bloodied. So Rejuvenators, it's like... make specifically to make full health human builds more tempting. So next season Bloodied builds, if the changes plan stick, next season Bloodied builds will be a minority. Maybe they overdid it. We'll see, the time will tell, but I see Bloodied builds as a very small minority with next patch. So therefore, I don't need that. That is good because I don't have room for it. So that is good. I don't need disease resistance. I want my Radical then for 3 strength and back on Ironclad, and that's all endurance packed. All endurance for Bloodied build packed. We are running low charisma, low perception, as there is like no perks, and I don't know about intelligence. Is that enough? 10 batteries included, stabilized, power user. That's not enough. The nerd rage. Oh, freaking! Where this special gonna come from? Making full-blown Bloodied build is not so easy. Where is this special gonna come from? Can I run without batteries included? I doubt it. Like, I want to use Gatling Plasma. And this ammo is heavy. I cannot carry it without batteries included. I cannot run without power user if I don't want to drain my fusion cores like crazy. Yeah, no room under endurance. Like, that's... At least for full health, it will be maybe easier as you don't need Radical, and then you kick out Ironclad and replace it. Okay, we are lacking intelligence, 2 points. And I don't think I can do much about agility. Okay, what can I do about agility? I definitely do need Adrenaline rank 1. That's very good value. I do need all the Onslaught stack for Furious stacking. All the Onslaught, but regular. We don't need reverse, so that's the only good news. So whatever says Onslaught. Max stack, max stack. Max stack. Oh, there is Gunslinger, weak spot damage. Maybe I will be able to save some on agility, so that's just essential. This must be here. This is not up to discussion. Those perks must be here. Then whatever on top of that is optional. Like, I may use it. I don't really need to. I may want to use it more stuff. There is a lot of good perks. I would like to run with Born Survival, as I really enjoy the freedom of not worrying about random death. So Born Survival would be really good. Now, okay, first, I need 2 points from that. From agility to intelligence. So, I need 2 points. That's the minimum. Like, I cannot play Bloodied without Nerd Rage. That doesn't make sense. Playing Bloodied without Nerd Rage. Like, Nerd Rage is 40 damage resist, 20% damage bonus, and 15% AP regen. So that's a lot for just 3-point card. And this damage bonus is universal to everything I'm using, including heavy guns. So I do need Nerd Rage. I would rather have Nerd Rage max out and Heavy Gunner perk rank 1 instead than other way around. So that's more important than upgrading Heavy Gunner perks on Blooded builds. So Nerd Rage must be there. Where did it go? Hey, Nerd Rage. Did I equip it? No. Oh, okay. I don't know how I lost it. So that's the Nerd Rage. Now, did I miss anything else that's essential? I don't need the expert. I'm not using explosive. And what else? Currently, like science perks currently do not work on heavy, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't need science perks. I don't need power patcher or anything like that. Science. No, that's old science still, so it doesn't do anything for us. So we don't need science. So that's it. Okay, 12 intelligence, that's the minimum. That gives us all the key perks. And now we still have 2 points under agility after all. So that's the last 2 points we can use. Born Survival versus Medic Pump. Medic Pump is not so good on Bloodied build. On Bloodied build, you want emergency protocols. But generally for a full health build, Medic Pump is way stronger than Born Survival, as it can trigger every 5 seconds, so cooldown is much lower. So I want Born Survival. Do I run Born Survival rank 2, or do I risk it with rank 1 and add something else? Like, do I need to add something else? So I prefer higher rank Born Survival, as this percentage of health is based on your available health, so minus radiation. Therefore, 30%, if I will have like 100 health, in Bloodied range, that will be 30 health when it triggers. 20 may be a little bit too late. Dodgy would be cool, but I cannot squeeze it. There is like no way. I would need to have way more points, and it drains action points, which is not good as we are using VATS currently. The current meta for heavy guns is indeed VATS. You can use some without VATS, but you cannot really spec for non-VATS use. So we want VATS. Too much of an advantage to lose if we don't use VATS. Okay, there's no other must-haves. Like, Modern Renegade could help a little bit with crippling the Guardian with the Dragon, but that's about it, so that's not big enough use case. Yeah, that's it. Okay, Born Survivor rank 2 we can squeeze. Now, about luck. Class Freak Curator, Bloody Mess, Better Crits, Ricochet, Four-Leaf Clover, Crit Savvy. Is that all that I need? I think for human it is, as faulty spots and glowing criticals, this is ghoul stuff, so we cannot use that. And, oh, at least when I cannot use it, it says what level is required. Why it doesn't say the level requirements on the cards that I unlock? That would be such a help. Like, when people do not understand why they do not have particular perk cards on new character, that level listed always would help them so much. Because they can see my builds and there is no levels listed on the perk cards. They do not exist. Good with salt. That would be good for slime of the birthday cake. Slice. But I have no room for that. I want damage. So I will just rely more on coffee. Oh, junk shield. Junk shield on Bloodied is so good. Junk shield. Uh-oh. No Cremator then. I want junk shield more. I don't even remember to always use Pablo Head and magazines, so junk shield. If I use it, will last for a shorter period of time, that's fine. I want junk shield more. Let's be honest, I want junk shield more. I do not need one gun army, even though it's decent. Not better than everything else. Scrounger would be quite good for the ammo needs, but I have all the ammo I ever need, so that's it. And I think it's gonna work. I'm pretty confident with this setup. It took me a while to remember all the perks. Does power armor hides the fact you are a ghoul? No. So that will be a bloodied build. Evasive doesn't work in power armor, and is weak. Do you really need adrenaline for raid? For raid exclusively, not very much. For most parts, there is no way to stack it, with some exceptions. But for everything else, like, I don't want this build to be like raid exclusive. I want it to be bloodied heavy gunner that can do raids. That doesn't mean it's not sightable for any other gameplay. So adrenaline must be there. I don't want lower burn survivor. And even if I would do it lower, I don't really have anything essential to use under agility for 1 point. So those are essentials. I think those look good. Now, we need to modify power armor to make it for bloodied approach. I want to use my best power armor, which is... I'm already in power armor. Is that the one? I think that's the one. So I just need to modify it. No, that's not the one. That's my ranger's power armor. That's not what I want to use here. Okay, so not this one. The power armor I want to use is Vulcan with Aegis, combination of Aegis and limit breaking. So this Vulcan I want to use. And we need to swap torso from the jetpack to emergency. Emergency protocols. That's what we need for Bloodied, so that's there. It can stay sharpshooters. So all effects on this power armor are troubleshooters, luck through hikers, Aegis for 3 pieces, and 2 pieces are with limit breaking, so I can do criticals every other shot without stressing and looking for a luck boosting food. So that's perfect. That's my favorite set, to be honest. Troubleshooters. Now, how is my assassins? Do I have my assassins? Like, I would probably need to use this one, or at least as an option. Assassin for stage 3, as they hit quite hard, and if I will be dying in my troubleshooter's power armor, I have assassins. So that's my other power armor, and it's already modified good. If that just torso need upgrade. Yeah, it's coiled. I don't want coiled. I want emergency, so we are changing all power armors to be bloodied. So this one is assassin intelligence through hikers, and no 4-star currently, as I just need to do raids. I don't have 4 stars for power armor. That's why there is no 4 stars. But 3 stars gonna do quite well. It would at this moment require some food for luck if I want to crit every other shot until I find 2 pieces of limit breaking to put on my legs. There is jetpack arm, so that's why this power armor is very fun. There's jetpack arm. Now, Toxic Goo will not be here. I would need to change that to... I mean, my Brahmin milk gonna be spoiling so fast. Unfortunately, but Brahmin milk is more sightable. Health, I don't think this health already updated. Let me pop something with health buff. Okay, let's empty all my collectrons. The life giver perk is still bugged until you apply some kind of endurance or health booster from food or chem it doesn't really work. So I will try to apply something, like all the standard food. And then it should fix, and I should see all my correct stats. I know I'm very over-encumbered, but that's because my regular armor is not the one I'm supposed to have. I need to go to the stash box and change them. Food and drink. Oh, I have some luck boosters. Awesome opossum. So we'll take one. Those are... Oh, a pet is giving me stuff. Those luck boosters comes from the kebab machine. Company social. Accumulated steak. Hot dog, that should fix our health now. Pemmican. Popcorn, we are human. There is hunger and thirst now. Red scorpion. I can cook some stuff. Milo filet. Square on a stick for agility. Okay. Now, if I enter... Oh, the fixer. Just reminding about fixer not being the best one soon. Now, Vulcan Aegis. If I enter that, how good are my stats? Moment of truth. Food, the basic food consumed. I'm only using, as you notice, the food that my camp is generating, so I don't really craft food. The food that I applied is from my camp resource generators. Not over encumbered, so that's good. A lot of headroom. About the stats now, I have 1300 ballistic, 100 poison, 100 fire, 1300 energy, 100 cryo, 338. So that looks decent. I need to say that looks quite tanky. Combined with emergency protocols, I should be tanky. Is that enough stats for the raid? I certainly hope so. I don't think boosting my resistances higher, maybe on elemental would help a little, but boosting those resistances higher, I doubt it. My health total is 646, so my bloodied range with that health is 129. So up to 129 health at bloodied range, that I think is good. So my born survival gonna trigger at 34 health, 36. 36 health is good. That should make me survive. 500 action points, decent amount for most parts. Most part I would not even need to use any consumables if I would be running plasma with conductors. So plasma with conductors at AP cost 8. I don't think I need any coffee, so that will not be messing up with my radiation. Is Assassins better than Overeaters? Depend what you use it against. It's definitely better against human enemies and against your own self-inflicted damage. Overeaters is the most universal and it's good, I agree. I don't really have too much of Overeaters armors because Universal rarely works for me. Like, Universal is just a little not enough for the Guardian, and then I don't really need Universal Reduction. Let's say when I'm fighting Scourge, they're too weak, so I rather, for most part, I go with Troubleshooters, as robots hits the hardest, and it's good enough for all other enemies too, so that's why I usually run Troubleshooters. Now, regular armor needs to be replaced, because when we exit the power armor, we need our unyielding underneath. Standard unyielding intelligence, or... Wait, what I have on which? Unyielding charisma, intelligence... No, that's not done. Unyielding... this is unyielding too. This unyielding is... Okay, this one. I needed to remember which one was my main armor to wear underneath, so that, of course, it only works when I exit power armor, but I still want something when I exit power armor that will benefit me a lot, so I want to wear that. So when I exit power armor, I want to wear that for even more crazy stats. And apparel, not road leathers. I'm a human now, so I want, yeah, Secret Service one. So this one. So even without power armor, my stats, as you can see, are really good. Like 700 resistances, 54 elemental. So this is really good. And what is on my second star on this unyielding? Luck. So that's heavy luck armor. I don't even remember why I did it, but that's heavy luck armor for some reason. 48 luck. Why did I put luck there? Don't ask me. I don't remember at that point. There was probably a reason at some point. I don't need 48 luck, but I do have 48 luck. Could probably use something else on my second star for this armor, like than luck. Unyielding, luck. Bashing enemies, chance to reload. They nerfed that. I need to replace the 4 stars on those. Oh, come on, Bethesda. Why would you nerf that? I have a full set with that. I have a full set bash reload. Ugh. Okay, never mind. Oh, maybe I did it for ricochet stacking. It's possible. How is my ricochet without power armor? 26% deflection, so quite high, so that definitely helps with it. Thirst Quencher, my AP without power armor is 700. Okay, so this is solid. Now, weaponry. What am I carrying? Oh, I have the fixer that I need to get rid of. And random junk. Oh wait, there was Equinox. Did it... It's still running. I forgot about Equinox. That level of resistance I only need for the raid. It does matter for super hard hitting enemies. As how much resistance you need depend on the total damage per shot, not the DPS. It depends on enemy damage per hit. And in the raid, you have very hard hitting stage 3 enemies. You have very hard hitting snake when singular hit can hit very hard. So over 1k resistances are justified for the raid. It's not for everything else. You don't need it. But I want, like, it doesn't harm you. That, in other words, like, doing stuff outside of the raid, having too much resistance will not really do anything negative to me. And in the raid, it will help. Okay, it's already final wave. I will just wait in here. Need to heal. My health is solid, so that's confirmed. So that will be armor I'm wearing. I just need to farm for the 4 stars for everything. Why would you nerf battle loaders? So I cannot anymore use battle loaders to bash allies to reload. And that was the reason I had it. So I cannot do it. Now, weapons, the Tesla cannon, that's the explosive. It's still doing high damage even without being spec for it, but that's not what I will be using, really. So what we'll be using, the main weapon is the Gatling Plasma. Pinpointers would be better for damage, but this is self-sustaining one with VATS hit chance. Do I still want VATS hit chance? I did the VATS hit chance. Main reason I did the VATS hit chance in here is that for the conductors to work, you really need to be hitting an enemy. So I wanted to start hitting faster and conductors being able to kick in faster. Do I really need it? I don't know. I have other Gatling Plasma in my storage that I probably should take out when I really want to do high damage. The Shredder on human, I don't think I'll be using that at this moment, so that needs to go to the storage. Missile launcher, that would require a different build, but it can hit very hard as a Bloodied on different build. Ultrasonic Gatling Laser. This is my Gatling Laser that basically never runs out. AP cost of 8 and not too fast fire rate and using cores. So this is something that never runs out and still hit nice. So I did add it here for fun. Not necessary. Like a lot of stuff I can store. I just need to get another plasma. I have plasma with pinpointers, and pinpointers is still 50% today. It will be nerfed, but for this moment, it is very hard hitting. Can I do the dance still? Oh, I can do a ghoul dance as a human. Oh, I forgot to check. I think... Yeah. My character retains the human look from before transformation. So that's good, I just now realized. So they didn't, and they do not undo your look. So the game saves both your ghoul look and your human look, which is really good. So it looks like it saves both. I will create a raid build. It's about time to test it. I just switch weapons. Yes, the 4-star damage for poisoned enemies will be the best option when you can apply poison. And you can apply poison not only... Oh, how hard it will hit. No, not hard enough. No. Okay, what I was stuck. Poison. So Strangler Heart is one way to apply poison. And other way is currently still Vanguard's power armor, as you can modify arms to apply poison. It says with melee attacks, but actually works with all attacks at this point. And I will see... Okay, let's replace weapons. So what we do not need. The Gamma Gun for rat management, maybe I still will use, who knows, so I will keep it. Tesla Cannon currently will not be used. Auto-Axe may be used. That for healing. Dragon for the shield. Laser Rifle for crystals. Missile Launcher will not be used. The Shredder will not be used. Shaker supposedly for crippling. Maybe. Keep it. Keep it. Now, I should have a hard-hitting Gatling Plasma. Plasma Caster. There's Furious Pinpointers Gatling Plasma with crit damage, AP cost reduction, armor piercing mods on it. So that's the hard hitter. That's the hard hitter I do want to have with me. Do I want to carry my 50 cal? The limb damage 50 cal. It can be used to VATS the shield on the Guardian. If Guardian is not looking at me, so that's decent option. But I don't know if I need it. I took the one thing that I do need. Just need to leave this team, create new team for the raid, so people know I'm getting ready for the raid. It's the raid team. Equip Gatling Plasma, so that's the laser, Gamma Laser, one Gatling Plasma, other Gatling Plasma. So the hard hitting and self-sustaining. Two options. Hard-hitting Gatling Plasma, self-sustaining Gatling Plasma. Can I run entire raid in one power armor? This is the main question I have. Can I run entire raid in one power armor type? If not using bloodied weapons, why call the build bloodied? Because you are low health. That's what determines bloodied build. Oh, do I have a mutation? I think I forgot about mutation. I need to craft it. So Bloodied build is determined by playing with low health. That's basically what Bloodied is. It synergizes, and it used to be the best with Bloodied prefix on the weapons, but that was changed in recent patch, and the best is now Furious, regardless if you are Bloodied build or full health. And I'm missing mutation. Yes, Adrenal Reaction. Do I have it in my inventory? I do. So Adrenal Reaction Serum, and now we have Adrenal Reaction, our damage goes up. So that's the Bloodied mutation. 63% bonus damage when you are under 20% health. So that's huge. That's huge improvement. This mutation is changing. And with the next patch, it's being changed to adrenaline perk effect. So from next patch, it will be basically doing the same thing as adrenaline. It will be getting stacks on kills and increasing your damage. So it's being changed. So Bloodied builds this way, Bloodied builds indirectly will be affected in negative way, as basically adrenal reaction mutation will be available for everyone equally. If you are low health or full health, which is overall negative for Bloodied builds, as that used to be advantage exclusive for Bloodied builds. So Bloodied builds are not really determined by the Bloodied weapon. Okay, there's 3 of us that should do it. I don't know how well I can tank the Guardian, but I do have Psycho buff, so if I pop that, it should be quite tanky. And I will be spamming Stimpaks. Dragon. I have Dragon for the shield purposes. But I need to start firing with some heavy gun. Oh, I didn't took any instant heavy guns. So I shoot it a little bit with that to get the bullet shield going. Dragon, quick, and spam stims. Oh, I think spamming stims will be good enough with this amount of health. Why is it not taking damage to the shield system? Did this Guardian bug out? Oh no. What? I needed to shoot it to start taking damage? What was... Did you notice like it wasn't taking any shield damage? Why? Now I shoot it, it took a lot of shield damage. Did they do something like... Why Ricochet is not killing the shield? What is happening? Why Ricochet is not killing the shield? Why? What happened to the Guardian? Oh, shield dead. I will try my self-sustaining, so I save. There's so many of us firing. Yeah, I'm doing really high damage. Even with self-sustaining getting plasma, so I don't need to use my hard hitter at all. Do I want ammo for getting plasma? Yeah, why not? Gorman's the dragon. Okay, so that went rather smoothly. Oh, Auspex! Thank you a lot for joining Turtles Army. Welcome, appreciate that. And Kenta Maximus is joining Turtles Army too. Thank you, appreciate that. And both of you, welcome. And may the shell be with you. Thank you a lot for your support. Alright, for this phase I should be running auto axe for staggering purposes. So stage 1 went smoothly as a Bloodied, surprisingly smoothly. Maybe someone is empath on my team, I'm not sure. I can still use melee for mole miners, like it's so powerful. I'm not a melee build, but just because I have high strength, like I will be doing damage. Stop it. Stop attacking. Stop attacking. Stop attacking the drill, or someone will need to be defending it. Now, do I need to remember about healing, or will my Born Survival trigger? I don't really want to remember about regular healing outside of spamming Stimpaks on the Guardian, as Guardian is so powerful that you do need to spam. Girl is taking too much damage, so I need to kill them. Okay, the Born Survival... No, that was Team Medic. So we have Team Medic on the team. And I'm not sharing... Oh, I'm not sharing anything. Like instant fire weapon, I would probably need something like a 50 cal or whatever. As here, it would be beneficial for the defense. I'm currently defending with auto axe, which works too. Like auto axe is powerful enough by itself. Doesn't really require much of a build. Would run. Okay. No, they already spawning. I want to run for the fuel after I kill them, but there is no such situation. They keep spawning all the time. Maybe now? Okay, now I run. So we don't really want the drill to die, but we want to complete it fast in the same time. Quite hard to do both. Okay, I have the canister. We'll donate that, and I will defend more. Oh. I will donate that after I kill them. And we need just one more, so I will just defend now. This light is too bright. I need to put a red one on. Red one would probably make more sense. We are both in the same power armor. I mean, the same skin. Oh, someone died. Wait, so I need to... Oh, we did it. Okay, okay. For a moment I was thinking we need one more canister. Bullies. That will be different as well with next patch. Okay, so for the next phase, I don't really want to do auto axe. I want to see if I continue with Gatling plasma on them. So I want to do it heavy gunner way for most part. I know Shredder or auto axe way better, way more damage available for those Enclave soldiers. Now, can I do it in Troubleshooter's power armor? I will try. If I die, then I will know next time I need Assassin power armor. How tanky I am? I am not 100% sure. Oh, Conductors is enough healing as a Bloodied for the Guardian? Yeah, it's possible. Like, if you continuously firing, yeah, it may be enough. Gorman's the Dragon. Is it another challenge? So I should probably carry in my inventory some kind of instant weapon like this Vampire 50 cal. Sometimes you just need a heavy gun that you can instantly fire, and it's as a Bloodied build, Vampire 50 cal will have enough damage. Gonna go to C. I will... No? You don't want? Okay, I will go. So press the button. Press the button. Oh, no. Like, what are we waiting for? Who didn't kill the generator? No. Okay, am I sustaining action points? I am sustaining action points. And I'm doing quite significant damage, so that's good. Now, which one? This one? I'm not doing the highest damage. Probably whoever is attacking with auto axe is doing the highest damage, but I'm not dying. And I was hit like once. They dying too fast, so I'm not really hit much. Oh, my AP dropped. The grenade drained my AP. Okay, so that went good. I don't know if that would go equally good if that I would have like a weaker team, but we have good team. 3 people. Why 3 people? Wasn't that 4 people? Okay, maybe we are on the 3 people team and I didn't notice. That's fine. I was pretty sure we are 4. Okay, I'm doing some kind of challenges. Okay, maybe I keep the scrap for the junk shield. How is my junk shield? 139, 139, so it's doing very good. My total resistance... Yeah, good. We have all good. Just my health bar and food bar are dropping. What can I spam for health and food? The Brahmin milk works, but that heals my rats. So I just eat whatever. Okay, full. Human, you need to remember about food again. I feel like human still is doing more damage than a ghoul, even with those ghoul-specific perks. Not 100% sure, but I think like at this moment, Bloodied is still a little bit more powerful than the ghoul is. And definitely super tanky at this range of health. Oh, just not immunity to staggers. I can die again if Frog from behind staggers me with her tongue. Oh, I just died from a poison. You see? The legendary perk activated and saved me, but I did die. So Bloodied build on this stage may be a little bit tricky, as this crystal poison is doing true damage. So this is unavoidable damage, not mitigated by my resistance at all. Oh, come on, why did you stop walking when you are almost dead? Okay, it's walking again. Come on, it should be dead. Oh, okay, it is dead. How are we doing here? Half a minute before death close. Need to kill some of their little creatures. I would like more of them to gather around me. How hard are they hitting? I have blocker and everything. They do quite a bit of damage. They come over here. Why are you running away? Need to kill some of them. Oh. For survivor could have been a little bit late almost. So Bloodied on this stage is a little bit tricky. Maybe I should be using Psycho Buff, but I'm like low on them. I have one left. Maybe Overdrive would be a good option. Do I have Overdrive? Like for the snake? Do I have Overdrive for the snake? I do, okay. We'll just manually pop a Stimpack just in case. Okay, Deathglow, one of them is in here. Where is other Deathglow? Equip this 50 cal so I can not shaker. Okay, shaker here, so 50 cal here. Oh, I didn't took ammo to make a noise. I will make a noise with that then. And shaker is vampire, so that will... Oh, both Deathglows here. So vampire gives me healing. Okay, come over, Deathglows. Okay, let's keep making noise. Come on, Deathglow. Honestly, I can use Shaker to kill the big crystal too. Okay, they here. Oh, not now, reload. Oh, Shaker is really killing the big crystal real fast. Unfortunately, there's more of them. Oh, come on. Come over here, Frog. I hit you somehow down there. I hit the frog, but then I have this Mylok here and the little rat. So there are survivals. There are 2 crystals. That should do it. Oh, Myluk need another one. Is Myluk the last one? Come on, Myluk, let's go downstairs. Why are they always hiding? Where's the Myluk going? Myluk? Where are you going? Come on. Need to spam Stimpaks here in this poison. That's ultrasite poison. Poison resist doesn't work. No way, there is one more somewhere. Oh. Oh, there is. Okay, come here. Come over here. That's the last one. On this stage, they always need to get lost. What? The one crystal didn't hit? Are you kidding me? Oh. Almost died. Now that's a win. Now, for the last stage, I will use my hard-hitting Gatling Plasma. So why not? For the last stage, I will try the hard-hitting Gatling Plasma. And hopefully this Vulcan Power Armor is still enough. I will pop Overdrive. Optimize my damage fully. So Overdrive popped. And I do have coffee. So I'll be using coffee. Because now we do not have conductors. Okay. It started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I'm not mistaken, that was 8. How hard am I hitting? I think quite solid damage. The terror is kind of melting. I did get a disease, so I don't have bonus action points. I didn't notice that there is a disease. Unfortunately, there will be one reload. I did not die, even though I'm not using conductors. The bonus survival saved me. We won. Yeah, this Bloodied build works. So with the buff to the perks, Bloodied build works, even though I did get a disease. So half of my endurance stuff was disabled. Radioactive power. That's terrible. Terrible. Terrible one. Yeah, the stage 4 is absolutely the worst. Because it doesn't matter how much skill your team have, how much damage, nothing matters. You are up on the mercy of Bethesda NPC pathing. Yeah, I think we did good here. Alright, we can change the team now to... what? Exploration. I only wanted to do one raid to see. And I can use it easily without VADs, so I have this Vulcan power armor with gimbal bracers. So gimbal bracers compensate for accuracy and recoil. Scope accuracy, hipfire accuracy. And it stacks with both arms. What's on that? Action point cost of VATS attack reduced. That's not a bad effect too. They are better, unfortunately, so no one is using it, but that's not a bad effect. If that would be available for regular armor, that would be quite decent. Five fusion cores, that's enough. How much damage will this build do? Really move the disease first. Disease cure. I have any? I don't have disease cure. I don't, but I do have survival syringe. I'll need to refresh. I need to stockpile on survivor syringes again. So what I do for that, I just unequip one of those perks. I keep survival shortcut until it regenerates all my syringes, then I swap it back. That's my strategy. So let's see on something like Scorch Beast. How will that work? Scorch Beast is coming. Am I using the hard hitting one? Okay, I can use the hard hitting one. Yeah, I have enough action points to absolutely annihilate the Scorch Beast. Yeah, the damage is there. So that was a legendary Scorch Beast. And tankiness too, like I'm not really taking damage. Rat management is okay. His power armor provides good enough protection. Who's attacking still? So rat levels were quite flexible, and then when necessary the Brahmin milk. I think the hot dog stopped working, so some of the food expired. Now, how will my 50 cal perform? Like regular instant weapons. With all the damage that I have on this build and all the tankiness, will that be good enough? On the human bloodied. Like the vampire one. So this 50 cal is like the lazy 50 cal. That's lab damage, action points, and that. Okay, there is a weak spot damage, not conductors on this one. So it is for partially for damage. You can eat a bunch of stuff. I don't have good with salt, so I need to be eating frequently, otherwise it just spoils. So if I see something expired, I just reapply all. Okay, my stats back. Yeah, 500. Good. Other fissure site. Then we see how it works on mutants. Live giver working on PTS properly. I didn't test. This is not a big issue. Every time I use food, life giver is fixed. I think it's doing good. What? Did you just stagger me? Yeah, so even the 50 cal, like vampire one, it's hitting quite nicely. I cannot complain. The bloodied builds are still in power. Still in the power position. They do hit very well. I cannot complain. Let's see on the super mutants. What mods best for Tesla damage net tagging? Like Tesla cannon or Tesla rifle? Tesla cannon, I recently were using it, so exactly those mods. It works for tagging too, but that's strongest explosive variant. Okay, so I don't even need VATs. Can very effectively shoot them like that. Why all super mutants are in here, that's a different story. I do not know. What are those super mutants doing in this one spot? I'll just loot everything. I have room. The best about Bloodied is probably the amount of space I have in the inventory. I can have a little bit more strength. My lazy ghoul build is updated. Like, if you see all the new playlists, like ghoul build and human build is still empty. But there will be this build first there soon. The heavy gunner. The previous builds are not updated. Obviously, if it was recorded before the patch, then it's for the state of the game before the patch. So you can still take some inspiration from them, but not exactly copy it. The lazy ghoul build is available, so if you want ghoul, like for the ghoul, I updated all the main builds. So ghoul has all the main builds updated. Yeah, that works well. I don't know where is my fusion core. Like there is this annoying bug that fusion cores do not show. So I don't even know how much fusion core I do have or not. Like, what's the charge? I cannot see the charge of my power armor fusion core. So the vampire weapon is very handy here. Is Shaker doing good damage? Like, I'm using it for crippling. Is it doing... Like, the Shaker, no, the spin up time and everything. For crippling, maybe. For everything else, I would not use that. It will be buffed quite a lot with the next patch, so that may change. How is the spin up on the Gatling laser? Oh, that was legendary, so 2 hits. The damage is good. I can still use it. Like for the Bloodied build, this is hitting well. Oh, another. Do I have some daily that I didn't accidentally complete? I do. Craft or scrap range weapon. That will be done. Destroy a Saltron. Cultist during Mothman Equinox. That's not done. I could reroll that. Kill a mole miner with automatic weapon. That's much better. So I will loot them, and that should give me some weapons for scrapping. Yeah. Was a weapon. Scrapped. And another one. And that's done. So kill mole miners. So that's here. Make ultimate 50 cal. Ultimate 50 cal would be furious again. I mean, Bloodied could be used. To be honest, Bloodied could be used. It is live. We are playing on the live game. I will be testing shotguns on public test server. Experience gains better as a human? Yes, assuming you are running unyielding, not the power armor. In power armor, it's about the same. If you want to farm experience as a power armor, that's about the same. So that will not be a significant difference of any kind. Mole miners, where are you hiding? I need 2 more. There's one. Ah. Sometimes it's better to play in first person so we can shoot higher. Like, in first person, look, I can shoot here, you see? But in this view, I will be hitting the wall. Like, how is the perspective changing how high I'm holding the weapon? I don't know, but it does. In first person, you are holding the weapon much higher. That's a difference. And I did those challenges. Assaultron. Or not yet all. Assaultron is here. Yeah, Blooded would be definitely better for regular like enemies that roams around as you don't have time to stack Onslaught, that's true. And I do not plan to run reversed Onslaught, as that's pointless. Unless you do dedicated Plasma Caster build and only Plasma Caster build. For most powerful heavy guns, regular Onslaught is the way. Where's my Assaultron? There it is. Only one, so other Assaultrons are lucky. And my 50 cal is not bad, although, yeah, Blooded would do a better job for the same task, but I do have this Vampire if I want to use it on the Guardian. Can I use Blooded on the Guardian? I mean, if I preemptively spam... I probably could. If I preemptively spam Stimpaks, I could run something that's not Vampire. Could run it Blooded. I like the limb damage on it for the daily challenges. I don't know if I have any Blooded weapons still in my stash box. Yeah, if humans would have on this anti-stagger mechanic, that would be great, but they do not have. Why did I leave the ghoul build? To play something else now. That was my idea from the beginning. If you didn't notice, I never stayed on the singular build for more than 2 weeks. I think that was the longest. Like, me playing one and the same build, and it was, of course, Heavy Gunner, that was 2 weeks, that was the longest. So I like changing. And using different stuff. And that's just my personal preference. I'm not saying you should be changing between different builds. You don't need to. If you like one playstyle and that's all you want to play, play it. I'm not saying you need to keep changing like I am doing. Plus, on top of everything, I want to see how the journey to the human is working and then back to ghoul at some point. I will be back to ghoul again just to see if the transition is smooth. To human, it went smoothly, so that's good. Bloodied. Oh, I do have Bloodied Gatling laser. Bloodied. Oh, Bloodied. Cremator on the Bloodied build. Like, Cremators on the Bloodied build are really good. And Bloodied makes sense here. So you cannot really use Furious or anything like that. It doesn't work on the Cremator. I'm taking this Cremator. So I do have a Bloodied weapon, it looks like. Not much of the Bloodied weapons. That's probably the extent of the Bloodied weapon after the nerf. I have this Bloodied Gauss still. That should be Furious. Furious would be better on Gauss Mini, but I do not really plan to use it. So I do not have as many Bloodied weapons anymore as they just do not make sense. The Cremator is the one Bloodied weapon that does make sense. I don't have a 4-star for it. The Cremator should be polished. Anyone has a polished mod for sale? This Cremator should be polished. This Cremator should be polished, and it shouldn't be heavy barrel. I would prefer the spread, so I can mod it. So Cremator, that's the only weapon that makes sense as a Bloodied and on the Bloodied build. And it will be really good. I don't want red. Oh, I need perks for that? Okay. Need to change the crafting build just for crafting of the Cremator. And what's good about Cremator, I don't need to run it with power armor at all. Power armor do not really provide benefits for the Cremator. I want it for dots, so multi-shot can hit more targets. I don't want it for impact. And slow burning. Slow burning is the important one that boosts the damage. And unfortunately, like, bullies will not really give me anything. Other pyromaniacs. Maybe I can put pyromaniacs, as polish may be hard to get. I could put pyromaniacs on that. Pyromaniacs works, so I put pyromaniacs on that. I just need to craft it. So crafting pyromaniacs is not so bad, as we do have... Is it heavy guns? Boiling? Yeah, boiling point is pyromaniacs. So we just... Oh, wait, no, on that higher level. So we just craft a bunch of boiling points. And scrap them. That should be good enough to drop effect for us. Yeah, pyro will be good. I don't need to bother with polished. Swift, no. Furious. Yeah, okay, that's not useless legendary mods. They have use case, but I need pyromaniacs. So I think Cremator will be like a staple to use outside of doing raids. Like for daily driver, that's instant fire, that's almost instant kill. There's a little bit of a delay. Good for events, good for regular enemies. With a bloodied variant, with pyromaniacs, it will be like killing everything in one shot. Oh, come on, game. How much do I need to craft? At least I'm getting script. Does it want to give me the mod? Oh, for real? And that will be probably even better with next patch, as there is a fire damage. No, there is no fire damage boost. Well, there is fire damage boost. Yeah, one of the science perks will be fire damage boost. There is no poison boost, but there is fire damage boost. Yeah, Pyromaniacs does work on dot. That's why we can use it here. Will not show the damage on the weapon card. Only polish is showing the damage on the weapon card, but it will work. Another Furious. They want me to change all my weapons to Furious. That keeps dropping me Furious mods, and not the Pyro mod I need. Yeah, works for compound bow too. Pyro if you have fire mod on your compound bow. The drop rates are very low, as you can see. And it's always dropping the other effects than the one you want. I got multiple Furious, Bashers, Swift, and I didn't get Pyromaniacs yet. Oh, finally, there it is. We got Pyromaniacs. So it does drop. The good news is it's very cheap to craft those 4-star, as it costs the same as crafting of regular 3-star. So at least Bethesda made it cheap to craft those and scrap for legendary mod boxes. I could just craft the mod box, to be honest. That would be probably faster, but I got 2. This is a cheaper way, as you are getting more mods. And I'm getting script as a bonus. Got multiple Furious. And Furious is good, so I keep the Furious mods. Did I crafted too many of those boiling points? I think yes. I a little bit overdid the crafting. Come on. How many is there left? Should be about it. Or not. I really overdid the crafting boiling points. Got like 1k script from that. Look at that, 5 furious free-bashers. I'm not sure if all from that, but mostly from that. 2 pyromaniacs, swift. Alright, good. So I need to store those mods in my stash box. So this cremator will be now pyromaniacs. The cremator will benefit with the changes of next patch too, if they all goes through. Okay, all mods can be stored. And now, can I run with that without power armor and still do good? Oh no, I cannot really shoot close to myself. I wanted to see if I can survive. I cannot. So that we know. I can probably run it without shooting close to myself. Oh, I didn't change the build. I was at 0 health. Okay, wait a second. We'll redo that. What? Oh, survival syringes. Okay, I was like, what is this pop-up? Just survival syringes. I forgot about change. I'm on crafting build. Heavy human. Okay. That was my bad. I'm still getting, okay, getting quite a high hit. And the dot is burning me. Why is, the health is dropping, so the damage is going up. The cremator damage, 2600 dot. That's a huge dot. That's a huge dot, so that's for sure, like 2600 on dot. Yeah, I'm hitting myself too hard, so without power armor I will not be able to really do too much. Unless I keep distance. Yeah, I burn a lot of adhesive, I know. I need to farm more adhesive. Just 2k left. Maybe I should be using magazines or bubble heads when I want to do that. Need some rats. Two spoiled Brahmin milk is perfect. Okay, let's try how well it will work no power armor on some enemies, and I try to stay away from my own explosions. I do not have Grenadier, so it's not as hard to stay away from those explosions as long as I don't hit enemy directly in front of me, and it will be fine. Anyone home? No? No one home. We need to go on the inside. Oh, I'm the only one on the team? I don't like that. Why no one likes me? How fast is the dot? Quite decent. Do I need to hit them twice for Pyromaniacs to work, or Pyromaniacs works on the first shot already? That I'm not sure. Did I hit myself a little? I could have. As long as I don't hit myself too much, it should be fine. But adrenaline should add a little bit to the dot. Oh, come on, how are you not being hit? No. It's relatively fast. Does it even need entire dot to run through? Yeah, almost 3k dot with adrenaline stack. Solid dot. If I would do the same in power armor, am I immune to self-inflicted damage? Well, the Vulcan Rangers could be good with that. That would add a little bit more to the dot. Maybe what do I have on this? Food and drink reduction? Yes. So that's the important one. That's endurance. Endurance is okay. Could try that. Yeah, Bloodied again. You're back to Bloodied after over a month break. You're still hitting hard if hitting close, so even power armor I cannot really hit close with the Cremator. It's just too strong. Self-inflicted damage is too strong. The accuracy goes up, and now I do have a poison on top of it. Adrenaline stack. 30%, so almost stack. No more enemies. Come on, enemies, that will be too slow. Adrenaline probably already expired, or not. Okay, it didn't. So now my dot is 3k. And that's before accounting for pyromaniacs, that increases it a little bit more. So I can just shoot every single super mutant and ignore them after, and they will die. This guy, oh, it was about to die. Depends on how well the dot is actually counting. They sometimes need a little bit more time to die. Can it do some damage to Scourge Beast? Oh. To test Pyromaniac and reapplication of the dot, I would need to be on the private server. It's not gonna work here. Can it hit it too far? It will... Oh, we did apply the fire, and it is doing something to the Scourge Beast. I would not say it's the highest. Did it hit again? Didn't. Come on. Oh, now we have reapplication. Doing more. I think the Pyromaniacs works from the first shot, as it seems to be doing the same as it was. You do need VATS to hit her. Oh, come on. Oh, finally. That will kill her now. Yeah. So you can't even kill a Scourge Beast, but probably not the best approach to killing of the Scourge Beast. Flying backwards and bombarding. It's a good strategy. Is flying backwards lets you fly really high. So that is working. There is Muffman Equinox. We are visiting. Equip Gunslinger Master. It doesn't matter. Doesn't like Onslaught doesn't work on that. Oh, I didn't equip the Scrapper, or I did it. I don't know. Maybe I had Scrapper card on when I was crafting those weapons. As I was on my crafting build, so I think Scrapper is there by default. You want to see my dragon weapon? My dragon weapon is just for the shield on the Guardian. So it's optimized for the shield of the Guardian. That's why there's limb damage, quad, and just weightless, as I don't want it to take space in my inventory. The 4-star doesn't really do anything. If I would like a good 4-star, I should go with polished. Like if you want a 4-star that actually helps, then polished. But for that, in order to put polished on, I would need to have any spare polished, and I didn't have. I still don't know if I would waste for it. Like it's a good crippling weapon, and polished would be the only one that works on the shield. I just don't have it. Maybe I should make it a perfect dragon. So that would probably require durability as well. So polished will not be losing its effect too fast. Yeah, without Grenadier, it's not the best tagging weapon, to be honest. I would probably need to be switching Concentrated Fire to Grenadier in order to use it in optimal way. I don't think I need it. Cremator is just addition. Cool addition to the build, that's true, but necessary? No. It's not necessary. Oh, there's Power Armor spawn. There should be enemy spawning. That's a good spot to sit in. Just in front of the spawn. Wait. Yeah, there we go. And they will die. They die really quickly from this fire. They do not have as much health as Super Mutants. Super Mutants are way more tanky. There is only one other team, but it's full. That's why I'm solo. People want casual team, and I'm on the wrong team. Okay, I will switch it. Maybe someone joins later. For the event. And I'm not sure if Pyromaniacs or something like that would work on the dragon, assuming you can set target on fire with something else first. Maybe I could put Pyromaniacs on the dragon, like... Let's say I would set on fire Guardian with Cremator, then switch to the dragon. That could work. Like Cremator will activate Bullet Shield, then I switch to the dragon to shoot it. At least reload will be fixed with next patch, so I would not need to reload 4 times for the purposes of the dragon to have the 4 bullets. That would no longer be necessary. Oh, they squishy enough to die from the dot? They do die from the dot. Deathclaws die from the dot. Oh, poor Deathclaws. Squishy enough to die from the dot. Now with improved jetpack, I should be able to just get on the rooftops from in here. I don't need to jump around. Oh, I can easily get on the rooftop. No need to jump around at all. Okay, we need to spam more. There's not so many people. 19. 30. Okay, did I drop any new plan from Equinoxes that I did? No. So maybe I already have all the plans. It's possible. Possible that I gathered them all. Okay, so that will be everything. Surprisingly fast I managed to get this Bloodied build to work again. A little bit of thinking at the beginning. But now I need to go back to my little one. We have some plans on the afternoon. Later on, when I will have a moment, I will try to record this Bloodied build. I'm not sure if today or later, but definitely this week I will upload this Bloodied build for everyone who needs Bloodied Heavy Gunner. It's absolute powerhouse still. Yes, that's true. The Bloodied Heavy Gunner, absolute powerhouse. For at least 2 months, gonna dominate and surprisingly can do raids as a Bloodied outside of stage 4 that you need to be very careful, as direct ultraside poison will hit you hard. So that's the only problem. So thank you a lot everyone for being here so early. I'm surprised there's so many people at so early time, but I'm positively surprised. And now I wish you good luck with Mothman Equinox grind if you're still up to it. And see you everyone soon.